perfect moment. And we have Pansy in the house. And, you know, I met you a long time ago, and how'd your hair get so long?
Placenta.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always hanging around in that area. Just, you know.
and it works.
It's, you know, that prenatal pills, you know.
Do you take prenatal pills?
Just when I'm going to get pregnant.
Well, I took them when I was pregnant, but, like, you know, I didn't know you could take them all the time.
I'm a man. I can do anything I want.
That's true. That's true. So, Pansy, you guys have been really playing and doing great. I saw you at the Gramercy Theater, and I was really blown away. You guys are amazing.
Our show has grown somewhat. I think we've left the local scene and say a piercing. And, you know, we're not doing bars so much
Who's
anymore.
calling you?
His wife.
Yeah, you want to tell her you're the other woman?
That'd be fun.
That's the skeleton today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one will be off my finger real quick. And we stepped up our game. We're working with some people. After the recording we did with Stacey Odell, I think we broke it down in the studio afterwards, and
Yeah, that was a good night for us.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was a good night for us, and thank you so much for coming down and supporting.
Oh, yeah.
I love bumping into your places. You have like this awesome energy about you.
I do?
Yeah, and I bump into you in the weirdest places as well. Yeah.
Like,
so,
where else?
I don't know. I went to
Dario
like some
Electric.
Yeah.
weird. No. I went once to this like Midtown weird rockabilly show.
And
It
was
was
there.
awesome. You were there. Yeah, that was a fun night as well.
I sometimes like sneak out of my house and
That's cool.
You support the scene.
I do the best I can, you know.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. You know, it's hard to get out when you're not playing.
Yeah.
You know, that's always the legitimate excuse to be out. So, like, you know, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, when you have like family.
Yeah.
The bad.
Family,
You know,
kids, jobs.
yeah. Hello. It's like we all have a lot, right?
Yep.
So, how do you guys juggle it all?
You just fucking do it and make it happen. If it means that much to you, you'll find time to do it.
That's true.
You know, bottom line. People rarely do shit they don't want to do. You know, so that's it.
Don't you find kind of this kind of lifestyle though, like you didn't choose it, like it chose you, like, you know, like
It's love-hate.
it's like every time you're saying, ugh, how can I do this? Some other little carrot is like right there dangling.
A push,
Just,
yeah.
like every time there's always that next carrot, right?
Yeah, there's always something.
There's always something.
Always something.
Something
There's
to
definitely
entice, yeah.
truth to that. So
So where's your next gig?
We're talking about it. Well, we just did a couple shows. We did that show at Gramercy, and we just did the Legendary Dogs in Philly.
Oh,
that was Sunday. That's a cool venue.
It's
That's
great.
very
good.
I lived in Philly for a little
Philly's
while.
a great
It's a
town,
great
and it
town.
is cheap, so you don't have to move to Brooklyn anymore. You can move to Philly. It's a cool city.
I always think of it as like a matchbox town. It's like, that's what it reminds
really
me of.
is.
It's
And-
like New York City in a matchbox car.
And you
the
can be on the
version.
main drag for under $800. That's hot.
I lived in a really nice place in Philadelphia.
Was it cheap?
Well, it was cheap for our thinking,
Yeah.
but it was also a very long time ago, so it was really cheap now, you know, but like I said, I lived in Maryland, and I turn into a delinquent in other towns. You know, when I'm here, I have to keep it together. Usually when I live in other cities, I have to leave.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? What kind of trouble do you get yourself into?
No, I get to ask the skeleton in the closet. No.
Has anybody actually eaten any
Yeah,
of these?
well, you're done. Do you have a skeleton in your closet?
Yeah, I don't like these.
Not having seen your band, what's the lineup on stage?
I'm the lead vocalist.
Okay.
It's a 5-piece.
5-piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 guitars,
Okay.
bass, drums, vocals.
I had to check it out.
Yeah, we have
They're really
Yeah,
good.
you said it.
They're like chili peppery to me. I mean,
Okay.
but a little
That's
harder.
interesting. I've never gotten that one before.
Yeah.
That's a first.
I felt like that
These
watching
rock my
you.
world.
Thank you.
My
At the
mom used to
Gramercy,
keep, like,
it was
boxes of these
it was
around.
like more hard chili pepper.
We're New York heavy rock and roll band. I mean, you'll feel your hardcore, you'll feel your rock and roll.
Yeah.
it's like you'll feel the metal without the double bass drum.
Right.
You know, we don't abuse.
They're really good.
Okay.
You know, you'll have the essence of. We're all in the age where it would be alternative rock.
Oh, okay.
You know.
But that's like everything is.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
You know, we have a song for every emotion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what wooed you, what made you kill, what wooed you. You know.
So you have
What
albums
would
out,
you?
yeah?
Oh, it's definitely a woman.
You got albums out, right?
We just have it.
Yeah, we do. We
Okay.
have.
It's called Love and Blood.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just released like a full-length album. Love and Blood is the title.
Where can people get it?
Right
It's gonna
now, actually, at the Wendigo store, you
Okay.
can just walk in there right around the corner, pick it up. We
We're just
just
on
yeah,
Avenue B between 12th and 11th.
12th and
Yeah.
11th.
Okay.
And we just last week launched our website, PANZIE.com.
Okay.
So in you can't get anything on there yet, but in about a week, you should be able to buy the CD or download it from iTunes or CD
I
Baby.
lost my pansy hat. I'm so sad.
I'll get you another one.
Yay! I
Yeah.
loved my
You know what's
hat.
cool is that every time we do a batch of merch, we make it different. So that
Yeah.
if you have something from like the first round or the second round,
I have pictures.
You won't see that
of
shit
this.
again.
At least I have
You won't-
pictures of me
yeah.
wearing it and holding it. and-
awesome. Which
I
one did
lived
you
in
have?
it. I had the one. You're a fucking pansy.
Oh,
I love that hat.
Yeah.
I wore it all over London. I like lived in that
I'll
hat.
give you another.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Yeah, the first wave of shirts, they put my face on it, so I couldn't wear it. I was kind of lame.
It's a badass shirt though. Yeah.
Any shows coming up soon?
We're talking with Wendigo actually about a show at the Bowery.
Okay.
So,
love
I think
playing
it'll happen. I think it's gonna happen with Star Killer. So,
They're great.
Yeah,
fans.
we just played so many shows. You
I
know?
am-
So we're gonna take like a really small break and maybe just wait till like the fall.
there are some songs that we've written since we just did this recording, and we want to record those.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's what we did. I mean, we recorded the album, so we sort of like disappeared for a little bit,
Mhm.
and then we came out trying to support the album, you know, promote it.
We have a bunch of
played
new
a shitload of shows, but now we're like, you know,
need
writing a ton
material.
of new shit, so we're kind of looking forward to going back into the studio. So we've got a new set of people that we're talking to about doing that. We're gonna test the waters with them, do a couple of songs, but you know, we'll do a couple of shows probably, and like I said, you know, maybe
And
September, October.
on the record, we didn't use a drummer or a bass player. It was just the three of us.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
help of Stacey Odell. So now we have
yeah.
John Servo playing drums. He was from the band Bile and Chem Lab. And we have David Sussman, who's from the band Bile. And he's playing.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, both those guys done a ton of shit.
They're brilliant.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. And, you know, I'm just happy to be part of it. Like, after we got out of the studio, we were in the studio for a year. And we were just, like, concentrating on our shit. And we came out the doors of the studio. And there are so many great bands in New York right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just about Brooklyn and its indie art scene.
Yeah.
I mean, New York has actually got a scene and supporting each other, and it's awesome. It's, you know, it's a little bit of what it used to be like.
It is, and it's kind of like we never had that when we were like.
Well, back in the day when Circus of Power, and,
Yeah, oh, I
you know, I mean, it was
remember
such a...
We're going
They
way
all
back.
went to
We're
LA.
dating ourselves.
Well,
I remember I had a T-shirt Circus of Power stuff because I worked at the Ritz, so
All right.
I got
yeah.
that's how I knew those guys. Yeah.
Gary
Wow.
Sunshine and Alex and all those
What's
guys.
his name? From Ten Ton Mojo.
Fernando, JD.
No, not just Fernando, but what the fuck band was in? Blitzsphere.
Oh
There's
yeah,
hats back
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So people are crawling out of the woodworks again, you know?
Yeah,
Which is
because
kinda cool.
yeah, it seems like everything goes now. It seems like in fashion, everything goes. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you're wearing,
That's cool.
right?
Yeah, but too bad there aren't the people that were there before with the money to help the
Yeah, they're
business
not
launch.
there.
And now it's like,
Yeah.
it's like they're changing.
How do we make money?
Well, we're like, you know, we're a store that sells hammers. It's like, how many hammers
I
have you
don't
sold?
know.
You know, it's just like, how many CDs have you sold? How many hammers? How many songs?
Well, we get how many hits do you get? You
Well,
know,
see,
it's
well-
the same freaking thing. And now it's the likes.
Let's
These
say-
freaking likes drive me fucking nuts, man. Like me.
Instagram.
I just don't know.
So there's
I
this-
know.
There's this new site.
Instagram, I know. We're doing it now.
Yeah.
Caroline
Oh, yeah.
is shooting me.
It's
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
We went.
Did you get us?
Yes.
You got it.
I
We
snuck
went on
it in.
there the day of our show. Like, it was the first day we signed up to it with 200 hits. The next day we had 2,000. I mean,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Love it.
Because it's all about the picture.
It's all about me in the picture.
So you are kind of a something to
He's
look
modest.
at.
He's modest.
Yeah, he is, right? But
Yeah,
you know, I always remember the story about like you healing yourself in the desert. Was that true?
That is a true story. This happened. It wasn't it was a choice thing, but it wasn't one of those things. I'm glad it doesn't get tattooed. It just sort of happened while I was fighting lymphoma.
Right.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
It was every time I would see my reflection was to stay positive thinking. Because the doctors here, I had 3 opinions. They all basically said, you need to do the chemo, you need to do the radiation, you need to change your diet. You're basically going to die. Like, a large percentage of people die from this. And I was like, I came in here because I got into a fist fight, That's how I ended up finding out that I had lymphoma. And then, so I didn't want to believe that. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to Arizona. And I met a shaman, a nutritionist, a healer, a midwife. And
Oh, so that's why you take the prenatal vitamins.
all feels good too.
Yeah.
And they just say, cancer, stress, remove the stress. Removed myself from New York, removed everything that the doctors told me, and changed my diet. And 13 months later, I started feeling a lot better. And then 7 years later, I totally knocked into remission.
Great.
And, I was 23 when that happened, and now I'm 44.
Amazing.
So, that shit.
See,
He
I
just looks
think of you a
23.
lot when I hear of any doctors trying to sell a bunch of BS. I think you actually stand out in my mind. That
Really?
story, yeah.
Well, yeah, I would always go for another opinion from like a Chinese
A shaman.
Definitely. I mean, American medicine, it's there for a reason. Like if you lose your limb or something, But go to acupressure before you go to acupuncture. You know, I mean, acupuncture is the surgery of that. It's like, whoa, no, stick a needle. I mean, there's other methods. Try diet and try positive
So
thinking.
what do you eat?
Right now, I've been eating fruit straight and maybe some grains for the last 2 years. No meat, no nothing.
So no protein?
Fruit.
That's not protein.
That's not protein.
Yeah, well, I'm talking what I eat. Fruit.
Right, yeah.
Pineapple, watermelon, mango.
He's been trying to sell me on the watermelon diet for 4 years.
I love it.
Just eat watermelon all day.
It's got to do something good.
Potassium.
Keep you skinny.
Well,
Keep
that's
you
what
skinny.
I'm married. I'm not worried about being skinny. It's just, my wife's got to worry about that, or get a new one. No, I'm gonna get my ass kicked tonight.
2 for 2. Exactly.
It's on. No, but I've just been really just eating fruit. I eat my grains, peanuts, and stuff like that.
Cool.
You know.
That's protein.
Protein.
There you go.
Yeah, you
So,
got that.
we want to play the Jezebel song. I used to have a cat in Philly. My cat was Jezebel.
Yeah.
See, I used to say Jezebel.
Out all night,
she was-
working the corners and all the toms.
People were afraid of that cat. She was like an attack cat. She
What
loved
kind of
me.
cat was
She was
that?
a black cat.
A black
3
cat,
for
of course.
3.
Yeah.
All right, this song's about my wife. No.
So
You
I
can't stay with me tonight.
So any last shout outs do you got? I hate that you have to leave. Come back again and again.
I think we'll shout out to our band, Rocket's missing, Sussman, Servo's missing.
It's
we
all
love those
fans,
guys.
because a
Yeah.
Pansy show just wouldn't be a Pansy show without fans. They sing to us.
That's
It's
great.
awesome. I mean, we just did the Gramercy, and to see all those people singing back,
I was there.
it was mind blowing.
It was a great
I was
show.
there too.
Yes.
We did a show. We opened up. This was probably a week after the Gramercy show, and
This
it
place,
was our
Laboon in
first show.
Queens.
Yeah, Laboon. The club is called Laboon. It's in Queens, and we opened up for a really huge Mexican arena
National
band.
act.
These guys are huge in Mexico. They're
They
selling
do
out
2-hour
arenas.
shows. And
Yeah, and but it was funny, because it's a
all Latin.
It's a Latin crowd, period. I mean, we were probably the only people in there that
No
spoke English.
speaking this.
But man, these guys are true to the music, and a lot of people there knew the words to our songs,
Wow.
and that was fucking cool.
It was cool.
That was cool.
Because
Yeah,
I don't speak Spanish, so when they were singing it back to me, I was just like,
that was awesome.
You can
Sounds
say
really
gracias.
And we did. And we
I'm
did.
sure you did. So we're gonna play the song now, and we're gonna put Panzie's website on our Ruin Who page.
Panzie.com.
Like them, like us.
Panzie.com, yep.
You gotta do the frickin' stupid like thing, you
It's
know?
all about
Yes.
that now.
You gotta, right?
support New York rock and roll.
There you go. We love it. Yes, Pansy, you're fucking
And for those
Pansy.
kids in Brooklyn,
And New York art.
Yes, exactly. Because that's what it's all about, right?
sure, it's about expression.
It is, and you got a
Thank
lot
you guys
of
for having
it.
us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So listen to Jezebel, and we will be back with a little surprise. This is a real surprise coming at the end of this show. We'll be back. Yeah. Pansy!
Yeah.
Hear me, it's what